Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Thank you Dr. Muhammad Sukor bin Jafar for the opportunity to present the technical analysis for subject FIN555. We are from Group 4 NBF 7B and our group consists of 5 team members. We have selected 5 counters that we will present, which is DRB Highcom Berhad, Top Glove Corporation Berhad, Paksun Holding Berhad, Industronic Berhad, and Eurospan. DRB Highcom is one of the nation's largest and most diverse conglomerates. DRB Highcom Berhad first financial quarter ended March 31st, 2023 with a net profit of 107.91 million against a net loss of 25.74 million in the same quarter last year. Revenue rising to 4.10 billion from 3.07 billion previously, following an improved performance in the group's automotive and banking sectors. To analyze the stock prices of our counters, we have using 5 separate indicators, which is first is MA. For DRB Highcom, the price line has crossed the moving average line. Therefore, I would recommend that on that day, the investor should hold to sell their stock since the price has crossed the moving average line. For MACD, the red line, which is signal crossing above the blue line, which is MACD, signifies a selling signal. The equilibrium line, which is at 0, is where the lines cross over one another. As a result, I would strongly suggest investors to sell the stock on 21st July. For ROC, as you can see that the ROC line crossed below the ROCMA line, which buys signal. The ROC line is below the ROCMA and seen to go downward. Therefore, I would recommend on 21st July, the investor to buy the stock to earn the lowest price. Next, RSI. RSI line is going down and passing below near the 30% line but doesn't touch the oversold line yet. Therefore, I will recommend on 21st July the investor hold to buy the stock a bit longer and can buy the stock once the line has reached the 30% line to get a lower price. Last, stochastic. The investor is advised to hold to buy the stock because the D line is between the 20% and 80% and it shows going downward and is predicted to pass below near to the 20% line but still doesn't touch the oversold line.
Financial review for Euro SP. In the financial year ended 31 May 2022, the group recorded revenue of 39.98 million and a loss before tax of 5.31 million as compared to the revenue of 52.58 million and a profit before tax of 4.10 million reported in the immediate preceding year. According to the graph above, the price on 21 July 2023 is around 1 ringgit 0.15 cent with a volume of 10k. Since the line has been crossed at 3 days ago, the indication suggests that investors should buy the trade at low price and gain the profit in future. The chart on 21 July 2023 did not show any significant for selling and buying signal. The price did not touch and cross the moving average line. Therefore, I will say that based on moving average, there is no recommendation can be made on that day. Rate of change is about momentum is often used. It can typically be expressed. ROC is which indicate that the value of ROC is below than 1%, indicating that we may encourage the investor to take a short position or buy the trade. On the date specified above, the ROC value is 0.4%. The Relative Strength Index RSI is the technical measure used in the study of financial market. It is proposed to make a stock current and historical strength of weakness using closing price from recent trading session. The line of RSI had stayed below the overbought line. 30% and had not hit the overbought line 70%. The signal donated the buy signal, which earned a 30.8% success rate. Based on MACD on 21 July 2023, whose line was below the signal line, it recorded negative 0.0038. The indication is simply considered bearish, and we advise investors to buy on this day. In other words, it's signal to investors to take opportunity to buy at minimal value. It is because the MCD line has crossed the signal line. Investors should sell if the MCD line crosses below the signal line and purchase it if the MCD line passes above the signal line. Based on stochastic, which is K percent recorded at 25%, while the D percent is 8.3% on 21 July 2023. We can buy stochastic when the K percent line is over D percent line in the overbought range. As a result, we advise the investor to buy this counter.
Financial Review. Top Glove Corporation Berhad revenues and earnings miss expectation. Revenues miss analyst estimate by 8.8%. Earnings per share EPS also miss analyst estimate by 26%. Looking ahead, revenue is forecast to grow 11% per annum on average during the next 3 years, compared to a 8.4% growth forecast for the medical equipment industry in Malaysia. So next we look for the technical indicator of the company Top Glove Corporation Berhad as at 21 July 2023. First, moving average is hold to sell. This is because the price has crossed the moving average line. Next is the MACD, also hold to sell. It is because MACD line crossed below the MACD signal line. Next is rate of change, which is signal to buy. The ROC line crossed below the ROCMA line, which buy signal. Fourth is relative strength index, which is RSI. The signal is hold to buy, which is buy the stock once the line has reached the 30% line to get a lower price. Lastly is stochastic. The signal is hold to buy. This is because the D line is between 20% and 80% and shows going downward and is predicted to pass below near to the 20% line but still does not touch the oversold line.
Pakson Holding Berhad was incorporated in Malaysia under the Companies Act 2016 on 20 August 1982 as a private limited liability company. It was listed on the main market of Bursa Malaysia Securities Berhad on 20 October 1993 and assumed its present name on 19 September 2007. PHB is an investment holding company with a stake in Pakson Retail Asia Limited (PRA) and the Pakson Retail Group Limited (PGRL). Its subsidiaries are involved in the retail business, operation of department store, investment holding, wholesale and retail of cosmetic, also related products. It distributes and retailing of fashionable goods, provision of money lending and credit services. The graph shows the latest financial report of Pakson Holding. Pakson Holding Berhad reported earning result for the third quarter and 9 months ended at September 30 in 2022. For the third quarter, the company reported sales for 697.6 million, for net loss was 28.66 million ringgit, and the basic loss is per share was 0.249, and for the 9 months sales was 2,240 million and net loss was 70.89 million ringgit. So the basic loss for the per share was 0.06 FIN557. Based on the chart above, there are 5 indicators that be used in this counter, which is the first one is moving average. Moving average clearly show the uptrend as the white band begin to grow. So the bull run is where there have been a new high on 21st July 2023. So a bullish signal is generated when price move above a moving average. As a result, I will recommend investor to buy stock because the price has passed the moving average line. The second is MACD. MACD line has a value of 0.111, and as we can see, a buy signal was generated when MACD crossed below the MACD signal line at 0.0123. So as a result, I would advise the investor to hold off on buying their share on 21st July 2023. Next is the ROC, which is the ROC amount is 2.4% and the ROCMA is 16.8%. As you can see, the ROC line crossed below the ROCMA line, which is buy signal, which is immediate buy signal. The ROC line is below ROCMA and appear to be falling. As I recommended, I would advise the investor to purchase the share at the lowest possible price. Next is the relative strength index, which is the technical indicator that we use to financial market analysis. So the RSI line has a value of 70.6% and the RSI move up between the up and down between 0 and 100. As a result, I will advise the investor to hold a stock for a little longer on July 21st and to buy the share once the line has the hit 30% line to receive a lower price. When the RSI line begin to approach the 70% level, it is likely that uptrend is ending. And lastly, the stochastic crossover. Stochastic crossover is when increasing a %K line cross above the %D, which is it is oversold region. As we can see here, the K percent is recorded 58.3% as the same amount as D percent on 31st July 2023. So I would recommend that the investor is advised to hold, to buy or sell the stock.
Industronic Berhad is an established electronic company well known in Malaysia and internationally for its many high-profile products, service and project implement. Listed as a technology company on the Bursa Malaysia Security Berhad in Malaysia, the company has the financial and human resource to undertake major technology-based projects around the world. With a team of brilliant engineers, software and system professionals, and a dedicated workforce, Industronic has completed many high-profile projects to the full satisfaction of its customers. Over the years, Industronic has developed a wide range of electronic products and has successfully completed many projects, large or small. This is the Industronic Berhad Financial Third Quarter 2022 Financial Result. So as at 30 September 2022, the revenue is RM 8.09 million, down 23% from 3 quarter 2021. The net loss is RM 2.41 million, loss wine by 34% from 30 quarter 2021. And the loss per share is RM 0.006. As we can see, the graph above represent the usage of the crossover rule is to identify the buying and selling signal. Based on the figure, there are several buying signals in the chart. As shown in the chart, year 2023, the graph showed a bullish trend. It shows that the buying signal will occur when the closing price moves below the moving average, so the trader can buy the stock at the time. The buying signal is on 16 March 2023, which is a price of 0.015. It shows the most suitable time for a trader to buy the stock when the closing price moves below the moving average. Figures show that on 27 March 2023, record the signal line crossed below the MACD line 0.001, which signed a buy signal of also 0.001 to the traders. It also shows a buying signal. Meanwhile, on 25 April 2023, shows the MACD line 0.013 become lower than the signal line 0.001, and with the situation, a signal to sell the stock was sent to the traders. Figure shows stochastic that buying signal will occur after the selling signal as the graph in high volatility. The buying signal was on 29 March 2023 with a price of 16.7%. Furthermore, the percent line is 50% is below the percent D line. Thus, this is a recommended situation for the trader who want to exit the market.
So that's all from us. Thank you.